YouTubers lose their phone. But I'm learning life, and it feels so amazing. So I'm probably been on this live too long. I know I got to get back in. I just wanted to just share that part of me, and saying that when I share that part about what I'm experiencing now, and I speak the best into that person's life. What I speak into their life is this, because they were my friend. There was a friend I loved dearly as a friend, but sometimes people have to go ahead and go their journey on their own timing, and they have to heal. And we use that word a lot, to heal. They have to reflect and take accountability. And they don't owe no explanation to anyone, because you don't, but to themselves. So take accountability and give the explanation to themselves. And that's what I speak for that person's life, that they do that. Now, as far as me, what I'm speaking in my life, that I keep going, that I remain consistent on of this journey of sharing, this journey of empowering, this journey of impacting, this journey of did I say yeah, inspiring, this journey of being authentic, um, being unique, who I am, and living in it, walking in it, not explaining, trying to explain, this, that, other, trying to, trying to say, well, I do this, or I have this. No, no. So I thank you for taking time to listen. For those that really, I'm learning this, that was on here and stayed along with me with the phone dying. Um, well, it keep reconnecting. It could be I'm out here with all these trees, and I'm surrounded by a lot of trees. It's so amazing, and I'm loving it. um I just want to say thank you. I'm grateful. For those of you that's listening, like, hit the what the subscribe to the channel. I have content that this was impromptu. I didn't have, like, I do have content that I'll start speaking about and going by. I just wanted to share that, with those that may be experiencing some things, and not just saying, we're gonna be talking about good things. I don't want to just be talking about going through some, when you in the pit or whatever. No, let's talk about when you out that pit. That's what I'm sharing. I'm sharing with y'all how it feels when you're out of it. I'm sharing. I would like to share about how to survive. What you do when you survive a person that's wounded. They use the word narcissist, but someone that's just as wounded as you are. How to survive them, and how to survive yourself, and what's next. The green flags. Let's talk about the green flag. We got enough red flags. Because when you keep talking about what you don't want, that's what you get. Let's start talking about what you desire and you deserve. When you see the green flags, stop saying question. Oh, why she had to come out? Like, how we do. Oh, why she had to cross? Like, you trying to dissect because she's so good. So you as a guy, you dissect every little thing. But when you had Miss what you call them, Chickadee now, you want dissecting. And that's for me. When you had the Builder Bears or the chickens, Tina, because I'm an eagle, you want to dissect it. But when an eagle come, I want to dissect the eagle. I'm not, Let's do it. We're going to recognize the green flags. And let's start being, when we're those people that we are the green flag, let's start showing our green flags. Now, you always got to, protect yourself. But when your mind, body, your heart, everything is connected. Oh, shoot, that card went out. Maybe because I had it running too long. When everything is connected, you going to know. Trust yourself. Start trusting yourself. Don't be afraid to trust yourself. Show your green flags. Recognize the green flags. Stop. Oh, that's what I was going to say before I get off this thing. Just get off here. This is the last thing I'm going to say. So, I was telling them how they got this saying, and I can't even hardly get out my mouth. They say, expect the best. Prepare for the WRSE. I don't even like to say that word. Say it out of my mouth. Why can't we just expect the best? Why we always? Because in this earth, where we at, should some stuff gonna happen. WRSE is bound to happen. Why not expect the best? Why? Let's walk. I like to say, let's get the whys. Stop all the why nots. And if you have a why not, the why not is the counter. The one that says why it won't. Follow me? Let's get out of that mindset. Expecting it like you looking for something to happen. No. When you know who you are and you grounded in you gonna be able to recognize the red flag of me. They ain't gotta say nothing. Hell, you get like me, you gonna smell it. You gonna know. Let's start uplifting great people. I'm tired. You get on some, you always hearing this bad. Even though I talked about what happened with me and that person, I'm still going to lift up the good qualities. And when I say one thing is that he tried. And he came in, he wants love. He desires it. Sometimes people don't recognize they got an issue. They don't. And sometimes you're the one that help them realize to get them, you're the one that have to heal them. Even though they probably need to heal you, but what if you had to heal them? So I won't even take away his good qualities because he had some good qualities. Because if he didn't, I wouldn't allow him to be in my life. He had some. Now they didn't outweigh the other ones. That's okay. That's A-okay. But he did have some good ones. You understand? And so let's get to that point. For you. When you know you're not healthy, it starts depleting you. It drains you. You're exhausted. You're overwhelmed. You're anxious. Your nervous system is unregulated. Ground yourself. Start breathing. The breathing method. What you do, you take 4 breaths. You breathe in, hold it 4, breathe out slow, count to 7. That's what I do. I breathe out your nose. You can let it out your mouth. Do it again. Do it 4 times. Sometimes don't allow life situations, circumstances happen to have to abruptly take the person out your life. You may have to decide, let me walk away for me. Because if it's meant to be, it's going to come back anyway. And that's how I look at it. Always come back greater and better. That's how you have to look at it. And if you're in a situation where it's not safe, come with a plan. I would never, because I've been in an abusive marriage. I know what that's like. And you cannot, a lot of people lose their lives. You have to have a plan. You have to, if you're gonna leave, you make sure you do. You gotta make sure you ain't going back, and you can't let them get connected to you. But have a plan. Don't tell nobody. I remember I used to talk all that bit. I'm leaving you, and bump, baby. Don't tell them nothing. You've been practicing the whole time how to walk on eggshells and how to be quiet. You know their behavior better than anybody. So if you have to watch that, make your plan. Let's start getting intelligent about our choices. And I'm gonna say this thing also. If you have children, and it's going to women, there are some single fathers, but I'm gonna tell this to the women. I'm gonna talk to the women, and you're in a situation because I traumatized 6 babies, 6 beautiful, amazing kids. I traumatized by putting myself in a situation I shouldn't have been in, right? Because you're thinking your children are not affected. My kids, the oldest 33, the youngest is 19. And we be thinking, well, nobody putting their hands on them. But when a child is connected to your womb, right? They live in your womb for 9 months or sometimes less, or a little longer, whatever it is. They are connected to you in that womb and outside that womb, so they feel everything. If you got some little ones, they could be 2. I remember mine be 2, 3, and 4. I'm crying. They don't know. They just come hugging me. They feel everything. So if you got little children, and if they smile, I don't care if they're a baby, I don't care if they're teenagers, get yourself out. Do it for them if you ain't gonna do it for yourself, because it does affect them. It's gonna come back up, because it does. Don't let nobody tell you that it doesn't. It does. It came back up through minds. And you have to be able to be transparent. You have to be able to be vulnerable and put all that defensiveness down. When they come to you talking that what you did, how to do, accept it, heal them, love on them. But if you go ahead and get yourself out of there and get your plan now, get them some counseling, therapy. You can help. You can help to change the trajectory of them, because they deserve it. They didn't ask to be here. We made choices and put them here. It is what it is. But you still have an opportunity. Save them, save yourself. And to the men, I want to lift up men, because I'm getting sick and tired of people talking about there ain't no good men. There are so many great men. When you fix you, you'll see them. Let's say that again. And it goes both ways. When you fix your mindset, you free yourself from the old belief system, You'll see all the good men. There are amazing men out here. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for those. A lot of times they done got themselves like, you know what, they not out there in the club like that. If you catch one in there, probably somebody party, family party that they probably don't want to be at. But they just there to support because they so amazing and awesomeness. You understand? There are some amazing men in all genres, in all races, nationalities. There are amazing men. Let's stop men bashing. And there are a lot of amazing women. Let's stop saying, all us women don't go out here and showing everything. I think I'm one of the sexiest women on this earth, being 53 and I had 7 babies. But I ain't got to go out here and showing everything to everybody. There are women out here like myself that are not superficial men. They stuff don't never go off. Never. This part just keep going on. But anyway, I said there are amazing people out here. It's a lot of yous. You're a rarity, but there's a lot of rarities. There's some rarities. And if that's what you're seeking in life, you'll meet those people. And not just saying for love connections. No, I'm just talking about in your work, in your entrepreneurism, what you got going, just in everyday life. They are. And again, I thank you all. We're gonna pick back up. What I love is today is Wednesday, and I did that one video on that Saturday, and I said on Wednesdays and Saturdays I'll put out information or whatever, post. So I thank you again for listening. And like I say, I don't know if there's 2 people, 2 thumbs. I don't know what that is, but everyone that listened to this live, anyone that come across this live and see me, thank you. There's different videos. Please watch all of them to the fullest. Take time to listen to them when you're scrolling. Maybe you're in a bathroom, or if you like pull over somewhere, wherever. Just listen to them. I'm believing that it will impact your life in a mighty, mighty way. I send out abundance of great health, love, peace, wealth. And wealth does just not mean in money. Wealth can be in your happiness. Wealth can be in your surroundings, your environment, your circumstances. I send it in happiness within. I send it to you. If no one told you today or said anything to you today, I'm going to say this to you. I love you. Have an amazing rest of your week. Now let's figure out how to stop this.